Good morning, everyone, and thank God for waking up this beautiful Thursday morning. The sun is out, the weather, it feels so good. It is so good. And I hope all is doing well. And those people out there that have all the negative thoughts in their head, I hope y'all are doing well too. Well, this is what I wanted to make my video about today. People. It's not that a person is trying to put down anyone that's not fortunate, but people need to realize that just because someone is unfortunate, they don't have to go out and do things that they're not allowed to do. When I say do things they're not allowed to do, like live in places where they're not supposed to be living. And if someone live in their car or their van or whatever, that's their choice. Homeless or not, that's their choice. People decide to live where they want to live. You know what I'm saying? I am a person, I have a good heart. I have a kind heart. And I make my videos from what I see. And I speak about it. Because homelessness is not a choice. It can happen to anyone. But like I said in my videos, there are rules and people have to follow rules. And lots of people don't like to follow rules. This is not back in slavery time when all that stuff was going on. We are in 2025. There's so many people that's living in the past. They're still living in the past. They do not want to let go of the past. They don't. And they need to be realistic about what is going on in this world, what is happening. They need to be. And stop putting others down because they voice their opinion about such issues. People need not to go to other people's houses and try to tear them down, especially if the person is doing well, but their house might not look presentable or whatever. People have kids, and kids don't always leave the house looking all tidy, you know. As much as you might tidy up, when you have kids around, it's always going to be a mess. If the owner is not, or the mother or the father is not complaining about it, so-called friends shouldn't go to other people's houses and make videos about it. You know what I'm saying? That is not nice. That is not cool. It's not. And if someone was skinny and over the years they put weight on, People shouldn't put the person down because of that. It's totally wrong. Do you know how much you can mess a person's head up by doing stuff like that? That person, whether they be a content creator or not, they start to look at stuff different, you know? They become withdrawn. They don't want to make any more videos. If they make videos, they not putting themselves in it. You know, people should not try to break others down. There's a lot of jealousy out there in this world. And so-called friends, I call them friend enemies, they just want to come by your house. First of all, they know that you have this, you're doing very well and all that kind of stuff, especially if you're a content creator. So friend enemies will come by your house and friend you just to see and find reasons to try to make a video to tear you down. And that's totally wrong. I'm not gonna name anyone, but I think y'all know by now who I'm talking about. But this is to the Smith family in Jamaica. Sham, do not stop making your videos. You are a beautiful woman. You are a great mother. You are a great wife. I love you and your husband. I love your family. So many people are jealous of you guys. So many people are jealous of you guys. Lots of people love you guys, but there are a lot that's jealous of you guys. I've been watching videos lately, and it's a crying shame how that person or persons, you know, just came into your house and doing the crazy stuff that they did. But don't worry, girl. Keep shining bright like a diamond and keep putting those videos out. Keep showing your daggone body. There's nothing wrong with your body, girl. Nothing. Whatever goes on in your house behind the cameras, we don't know, and who cares? Stop letting people in your house. I don't give a shit who they are. Don't let people in your house. You people have came a long way, and y'all are gonna go further. Further. Your husband is a great man. He is a great man. He's very inspirational. He's everything. He's 100%. So don't let no one discredit you. And Kalaz, don't let no one discredit you either. Like I said, if anyone make comments that you don't like, tell them about it. Make a video and tell them about it. And then delete their ASS. Because they were never real in the first place. So Sham, you are a Jamaican. And Jamaicans do not bite their tongue. Well, the majority of them that I know, they don't bite, they tongue. So you need to make, that's your choice. If I were you, I would make a video. I would show my ASS and some, and I will let the haters know how I feel, and then I would delete the ASS off of my channel. That's right. However you look, or however your house look, that's your business. That's your business, nobody else's. People need to mind their business for real. Their house probably look like SHIT and worse. Their body don't even look probably half as good as yours. But they're just shooting off with the mouth. So you need to put that in check. You need to put that or those people in check. I'm dead serious. It will hurt them more than it's hurting you. Don't let no one degrade you. No one. I don't give a hoot who it is or where they're from or whatever. Yeah, you're a shy person, but girlfriend, it's time for you to come out of that shyness. Time for you to open up and do the do. Shut them all down. Tell them like it is and shut them all down. That's right, Shamika Smith. Shut them to hell down. JU-ICE is telling you to shut them down. And to anyone out there that feel the videos that I make about anyone that's homeless or they sleeping in the fields or the woods or whatever, I'm shutting y'all down too. I'm shutting you down. I deleted you anyway. And I'm shutting whoever feels that my video wasn't appropriate. Why am I making videos like that? Because I'm doing a little better than whoever. You know what I'm saying? Your comments don't mean anything to me because you are a very negative person. You are living in the past. You're living in the past. All those things that happened in the past, I wasn't even born. I wasn't even alive. I cannot live back in those days. I cannot live back in the past. Yeah, we might have a little slavery shit, going on here or whatever. But what can we do? We just have to abide with what is going on. No one can change what is going on. Maybe there is someone, but no one is actually putting their foot down to do anything about it. That's why they have freaking rules, whether you like the rules or not. You have to abide by rules. It doesn't matter if it was back then when all that stuff was going on, the Jim Crow this and all this kind of stuff. You still had to freaking abide by the rules. You might not have liked what was going on, but you had to abide by them. If you didn't, there were consequences. And they still are consequences. So you need to get your head out of the dirt and come up and get a little fresh air. I'm dead serious, because there's a lot of air out here for you to take in. You need to work on your channel. Try to get some more subscribers instead of knocking someone for making a video and voicing their opinion about homelessness, people sleeping in the woods and all this kind of stuff. It's not safe. And if they have up signs, I could see if there weren't no signs posted and they didn't make no laws like they just did about people that's unfortunate living or sleeping wherever. But they made laws now. Before they could sleep wherever they wanted to. But they see that it is a hazard. It's dangerous. They have a lot of homeless people that suffer with mental illness. They have a lot of homeless people that is on drugs. They have a whole lot of everybody, different kind of homelessness that people is dealing with. So it's not safe for them to have anyone sleeping in in the public like that. The bus terminals, the train station, even in the woods. These people can get sick and die, and no one will know. So me making a video like that, I am so sorry if you got offended. I don't even know why I'm saying sorry. But that's your problem, miss. Because it's facts. And I am just a concerned person. So with you saying, why am I worried about stuff like that? I have a good heart. I have a great heart. And I am concerned about a lot of things. You didn't see me go in the woods and told those people get out. I didn't go chasing them out. I didn't go telling them, oh, don't you see the sign? It say no trespassing. You can't go in there because you would get arrested. No, I mind my business. So why am I so concerned about these people? I am not going to go down there and tell them that. That's why they put up the sign saying no trespassing, because that's the police job. They put that sign up there for a reason. For no one to be living out there in the woods. People that live in their cars and their vans or whatever, they chose to live in their cars and their vans. You see it all the time. You watch it on YouTube. I watch it on YouTube. They have shelters. Yeah, I know the shelters are overloaded and stuff like that. But a lot of folks don't want to go into the shelter. They don't want to go into the shelters. They rather sleep in their cars, their vans, or out in the woods or whatever. They're taking chances on their lives. They find many of these people dead in their vehicles. Some of them get raped, allegedly. A lot of bad things happen to these people when they're living out in these places. So don't tell me why am I being concerned. And I want the cops to go and get them. I don't want the cops to get anyone. I don't want to see anyone in handcuffs going to jail. So that's why I make my video, so it can open up some people's eyes out there that is not fortunate, that's doing these things and they not following these rules and stuff. If you go to jail, you have to follow the rules while you're in jail, or there are consequences. You're going to get put in the box, or someone is going to beat your ass up or try to take you out. If you go into a mental institution and you don't follow the rules, stuff is going to happen to you. If you go into shelters and you don't follow the rules, you will be put out. You will lose your bed. I worked in the shelters. If you have your own apartment and you don't pay your rent, you will get put out. If you cross the street, they have fines for people crossing the street when they're not supposed to be crossing. A lot of us try to get over doing it, but if you're caught by the police, you have to pay a fine. If you go into a store or any kind of store, it could be a vegetable store, supermarket, whatever, clothing store, and you steal their stuff, you are going to be arrested. Some people get over with it. Some people are so clever with the stealing that they go in there and however they stash the stuff, they walk out and don't get caught. But lots of times the same person goes back, and sooner or later, hello, they get busted. You know what I'm saying? There are rules. There are rules everywhere. There are rules. If they don't have no rules in this world, can you imagine what it would be like? It would be more chaos than hell. That's why they have rules. If there weren't no rules, people would be just driving, not paying attention to the stop signs or nothing. People would be crashing and this and that. People will be robbing your house, burning your house down, doing all sorts of everything that they're not supposed to be doing. So how dare you come telling me I shouldn't be concerned about, about unfortunate people that's not fortunate like me. You need to wake up and smell the coffee, because whatever you're smelling, it's not really working. You need to change whatever you're eating, whatever you're drinking, or whatever you're smelling. Seriously. Because this is the real world, okay? The world always been real. Just that some people, they sit back and they live in the past. Lots of people, they don't watch TV. They don't listen to the news. They don't go outside. They don't do a lot of things that they should be doing. They always doing things that they shouldn't be doing. They not well aware of what's happening. Well, y'all need to wake up and start facing facts, abiding by rules, following the laws and everything. And just live your life. That's all I can say. Just live your life. People, lots of people are downing President Trump, Elon Musk, with all this stuff that's going on in America. I'm not agreeing with everything that these two say and do, but you have to be realistic. All those other countries, oh my God, all those other countries, they are practically doing just about the same thing. They're deporting people from their countries. They are. They have been deporting people from their countries. They don't want these other people in their countries. So why should America let everybody in? Why should they let everybody in? Especially if you don't have the right documentation. Do you know how many people is in the United States that don't have what they're supposed to have? I'm not giving these two all the rights about everything, but my God, y'all need to open up y'all eyes and see what the hell is happening. All these other countries, Canada, England, Colombia, I could name a lot. They do not want any Americans in their place. England and stuff, they don't want Jamaicans there. They shipping out a lot of Jamaicans that live over there. They shipping out a lot of Jamaicans. They shipping out a lot of immigrants. Put it like that. I'm not just beating down the Jamaicans, but this is true. They shipping out a lot of people. Barbadians, I'm a Bajan. They shipping out a whole bunch of people from all these places. Canada, England, all over the place. They don't want blacks in a lot of these places. They don't want American citizens in a lot of these places. Get on YouTube, watch YouTube, you will see. A lot of the stuff I didn't even know. I watched YouTube and I started reading and seeing a whole lot of stuff that has been going on and we weren't paying attention. A lot of us weren't paying attention. But as soon as this president came in and he decided to enforce what he's enforcing now, he had it enforced allegedly from when he was president before, but nothing happened. It didn't happen. You know, we ended up having different president and all this kind of stuff, but it was already written. I didn't know all of this because I wasn't into all of it, that what was going on. I was just working, paying my bills, trying to live, you know what I'm saying? I barely watched TV. I wasn't into no YouTube. I didn't know nothing about no YouTube, you know? And that's what I'm trying to say. It's a lot of you out there. You wake up in the mornings, you get up, you take care of what you have to take care of, you go to work, you pay your bills and stuff like that. But you're not really paying attention to what's going on in society, in the world. And you become blindsided like I was. But I'm not blindsided anymore. So is something wrong with me making my videos talking about stuff that's actually happening? No, I don't think something is wrong with me. I don't think nothing is wrong with me doing that. And if I was, YouTube would not put it up. They would certainly cut it off. They would not put it up. So those of you that think I'm ignorant and I'm this and I'm that, that's on you. Because I know I'm not. I am a life coach. This is what my video is about. I speak about personal experiences and stuff that's going on out here and around us each and every day. That's what my video is about. Sometimes I put a little cooking videos up in there, you know, shorts. You know, but all of that is part of what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? My video is not about fashion and all that kind of stuff. It's about any and everything. I'm a life coach. And I decided to be a life coach because I like to speak about stuff in general. Anything. Anything. Health, your hair, anything. So don't judge me or knock me because I chose to make my videos like that about those stuff, you know? You're making your videos about other stuff. A lot of you, some people like to make their videos about the past, you know, like way back then, you know what I'm saying? That's on you. But how many subscribers are you getting for that? Look at your SHIT and stop trying to knock me. Stop trying to knock others. Jealousy is a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. You don't know me, I don't know you, but jealousy is a terrible thing. It's sad. It's really sad. If people would uplift others instead of trying to tear them down, don't you think the world would be a much better place? It certainly would be. But with people like y'all, with the negativity, it will never be a nice place. Too much jealousy, too much hatred. Too much of it. It's really sad. But guess what? I am not jealous of anyone. I'm always trying to uplift people. I'm a loving person. I just don't take no SHIT from no one. I have a kind heart. I have a big heart. And I'm a very nice, sweet, gentle person. I can be rough at times if I want to be, but I am a sweet soul. So whoever get offended from my videos, oh well, I just have to do my due. Time for you to do your due. Maybe you will get some subscribers and stop trying to down me or down others that's trying to do the do for themselves. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not out there trying to get yourself arrested or going into places where you don't belong and get attacked by people or whatever, that's all good for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to see nothing happen to anyone. Anyone. I don't care how much money you have, how much of a great content creator you are. I give right to where it's due. That's me. And if you're wrong, I'm going to say you're wrong. So, folks, I am going to end my video right now. To the Smith family in Jamaica, Kalaz Smith TV, big warm shout out to you and your wife. Sham, I love you. I adore you. I love your husband. I love I love your family. Keep doing the do. Girl, come out of that little shell. Because I used to be shy myself. But I am not shy anymore. Yeah, I'm older than you are, but it really doesn't matter. You have to put your foot underground and shut that person or those persons up. Don't worry about what they just put out about you on a video. Don't let that stop you from striving, young lady. Don't you dare let anyone stop you from striving. You hear what I'm saying? I don't know you, but I feel like I know you. Because I watch you guys all the time. All the time. I love watching y'all content. I love what Colors TV is doing. He helping all those people. He got all those teams together. And they are all doing great things. Not just there in Jamaica, all over the place where they go. You know what I'm saying? And that's wonderful. And there's a lot of haters out there that can't stand Colors TV. But who the hell cares? Who cares? They wish they were in his shoes. But guess what? Y'all can't get into his shoes because y'all don't have the mind or the heart like this man. Y'all don't. He don't put down no one. He don't shame no one. He knows where he came from. He didn't really have much. But look how much he has now. And you know why? Because he might not have had a lot when he was little, but he wanted to do great things for people in this world. And that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. And he's not looking for nothing to be given back to him. People with a kind heart, they do things like that. But guess what? Great things come back to them and their family. Because they are blessed. They bless others and God blesses them. So Sham, I love that pretty smile of yours. Girl, I love when you get on that treadmill and you be doing your little exercise. I love that little smirk that you do when you talk and you laugh. I love everything about you. I love everything about you. You're so humble. You and your husband, y'all are so humble. So for someone to come in your house and come out and make a video about you and your house or whatever is in your house, they are jealous. They are nosy rats. And don't worry, they're going to get theirs. Because that is not a nice thing to do. It's not. So be careful and be aware of who you let in your house. Do not let no one in your house. You might think these people are friends of yours or whatever. They're not friends. They are jealous people. They are very envious. Very envious. And that's what people do. They come to your house to look around to see what you have and this and that. Especially if you and your husband, y'all are great content creators. And if a person has a lot of money and stuff like that, or they doing well, people look down on them. They go to their house to see how their house look, what they do there. They look at the person up and down because they looking at you as you should be having the cleanest palace in the world. Because you making the videos, you have to straighten up to a T. You have to put on the finest outfits, put on the best makeup, fix up your hair. No, you don't have to do all of that SHIT. You just be yourself. A lot of people that have to do all of that, they are fake. They are fake. They are not real. You see how I look? You see how I be looking in my videos? I don't have to get all doozy up and all of that kind of shit. I'm not a person like that. I am real. I am real. I make my videos when I think of what I'm gonna do, and I don't, when it comes to my mind, I don't have to go get all doozy up to go in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. If I'm going out of something and I'm all doozy up and stuff, and I make my video, well, that's the way how I look at the time. So, that's how I do my video. But I'm not gonna go out of my way just because I said, oh, I'm gonna do a video right now. So let me fix my hair. Let me put on one of my fine outfits and all this kind of stuff. That's not me. I have to be myself. I'm authentic. I have to be myself, be real. And that's how you and your husband and the teams are. They are real. And that's what make you guys the greatest. The greatest. Because you don't go out of your way to make people like you. You are yourselves. And stay that way. I'm going to end my video right now. So Sham, keep smiling, you hear? Keep doing the do. And put those people in their place. That person, people, allegedly, whatever. You have to. And don't shy away from the camera now. Put yourself in them daggone videos. People love watching you. I love watching you. Say hello to your mama and the rest of your family. All right now, this is J-U-I saying, peace out. Have a beautiful Thursday. Love you guys. Love you. And thank you to all of my subscribers and to those who look at my channel, the viewers. Whether you like my content or not, thank you for looking anyway.